Whoa!
Yes, more plates, perfect.
Somebody at. Oh! 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 What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we're going to be talking about the new update in Cold War, an all-new Mastercraft pack, and some release dates for the next few bundles. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and make sure the notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Cold War Year 2, Warzone, Modern Warfare 2, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Real quickly, I want to announce that I'm now partnered with Killer Jerky, an amazing brand allowing you to kill your appetite while sweating out nukes in multiplayer, dubs in Warzone, or even Easter eggs in zombies. They have over a dozen flavors of jerky or candy, and you can use code DYNAMITE to save 15% off any order at Killer Jerky's website, which is linked down below in this video's description. I also want to mention that I've been invited to the Super Followers program over on Twitter, so any support is of course appreciated. It's essentially being able to sub to somebody for a couple of bucks on Twitter in exchange for exclusive tweets, a sneak peek of upcoming videos that I have in mind, and I'll be replying to every single super follower over on Twitter. That link is also down below as well. It really means the world to me. But starting off with the release dates of a couple of other bundles coming to Cold War, we've been sitting with a couple of them in the game files, and we just didn't know what the release date was for any of them. And we have the usual suspects on Twitter that usually post early information and release dates of all upcoming bundles, who did mention that obviously today, July 8th, we have the Maxis Rainbow route, which we're going to talk about in a minute. July 15th, we have the Stitch Cell Shaded, which is a really cool damn bundle. I mean, the artwork on that pack is amazing, and the skins are also pretty impressive. July 22nd, we then have the Mason Broken Skies pack. That'll be the first time you can get your hands on Mason if you missed out on the Season 6 Battle Pass, and I'm sure that pack at one point in time was a lot cooler. It doesn't have any tracers or anything, and it's not really like a Mason themed bundle. He just happens to be an operator in the pack, along with like that blue grows up blueprint, but still a cool pack nonetheless. Other than that, there was no word or mention of when the Scythe pack is going to be coming out, the Death Approach Tracer bundle. We have no idea when that's coming, or the other bundles that already got leaked a couple of weeks ago. Now, what I'll bet on is that during Season 4 Reloaded of Vanguard and Warzone, we may get another patch for Cold War that might give us more information about the release of some other bundles, or even a mention of some other bundles we don't know about yet. But for sure, I'm assuming Season 5, since that's probably going to be the last season of Vanguard, will also probably give Cold War another patch as well that may give us more bundles, and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, the potential for more remastered multiplayer maps, something else for zombies as well. You never know. It's always on the table, but I think by Season 5, that'll be the last opportunity for anything big to come out for Black Ops Cold War before the launch of Modern Warfare 2. Now, at this rate, they are dropping a new bundle in Cold War every single Friday, and that may continue until the launch of Modern Warfare 2, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I also think they'll take a couple of weeks off. Like, you'll see a Friday where they don't drop a Cold War bundle. If there is some core marketing going on that week for Modern Warfare 2 or like Vanguard Season 5, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. But honestly, the fact that Treyarch is working on potentially 5 to 6 projects at once, I'm still impressed with the quality of the bundles that we're getting in Cold War. If bundles are your thing though, right? If you don't care about bundles, then you probably don't care about this video, or probably aren't watching it. But if you do care about cosmetics, then it's still impressive to see what Treyarch has put out this year when they're not even leading the main Call of Duty that's currently out. I mean, technically they're leading Vanguard, but you guys know what I mean. But I'm sure if they didn't have to worry about all those other projects that they're currently working on, then we probably would have saw some actual new multiplayer maps, even more weapons, possibly even some other spicy things in zombies. But as of right now, I'm still happy with this. Now, we do know that according to the timer for Onslaught Diminishing Light, that's going to go away on around September 1st and be replaced with Onslaught Elite. I wonder if by the time Elite comes back around, we'll end up getting like another batch of bundles that gets added to the files, or something else that's spicy. That'll probably be one of the last updates Cold War gets before Modern Warfare 2 takes over the spotlight on October 28th. But now let's take a look at what got added to Cold War earlier this afternoon. So this is the Rainbow Rot Mastercraft Ultra Skin for Samantha Maxis. As it says, be sickly sweet with the Tracer Pack Rainbow Rot Mastercraft Ultra Skin Bundle. Crazy mouthful there. Note this bundle features an Ultra Skin for Maxis and blueprints with Paintball Tracer Fire. Insane. Starting off with the Mythical Decay Maxis skin. Probably the nicest looking Maxis skin here in Black Ops Cold War, at least in my opinion. Maybe you would say the Cyberpunk skin looks better, but there's a lot going on with this one. I mean, will she look like this when she comes out of the Dark Dark Aether in Black Ops 2024. Will she be an antagonist in the next Zombies mode? That'll be interesting to think about. And it does say, who says zombies can't sparkle too? Keep the magic undead with the Maxis Mythical Decay Ultra skin. We then have the Zombie Corn Ultra Rifle Juliet. And this obviously is taking inspiration from the Unicorn Mastercraft we had back during Black Ops 4. This looks insane and maybe is a top 5 Mastercraft here in Black Ops Cold War. Definitely like a top 3, if not the best here for year 2 though. There's a lot going on here. It looks absolutely incredible, and it's for the grab, which is impressive. I mean, the grab isn't one of my favorite weapons in Cold War, so this might change my mind about using it here in the game. And we then have the Sweet Decay blueprint for the Swiss Sniper. Not much of a sniper myself, but there are some pretty cool blueprints and Mastercrafts for the snipers here in Cold War, which is awesome to see. So you snipers are probably going to love this one. We then have the Plague Steed Charm here, which looks pretty interesting. And we then have the Kneecapped Finishing Move. Let's go ahead and preview that. Okay. Gets kneed right in the face with a knife, not too pleasant. And then I have the animated zombie run calling card, which is awesome. So definitely a zombie themed bundle here. And next up we have the Sickly Sweet sticker, which I don't really use stickers that much here in Cold War, but that's definitely cool that it's there. We then have the Ask Me Anything watch, yay or nay. The future was foretold with the yay or nay watch. Note, this is a functional communication device, which is really cool. So might have to go ahead and utilize that a little bit. We then have the Spitting Sugar animated emblem as well to kind of wrap up everything here in this bundle. Definitely a nice one, but let's take everything here in game. All right, folks, I was contemplating what map I wanted to actually showcase this bundle on. I'm like, what's a dark purple-ish kind of experience? Let's go with Miami. A map that's not even in the rotation anymore in regular Cold War multiplayer, but oh my lord, this map still looks beautiful. My first time actually playing it on PC. And in terms of the Mastercraft, here we go. We have a really cool inspect animation. You could actually feed the damn zombie corn, and wow. That animation at the end is awesome. And then with the tracers, here we go. I got some paintball tracers here. I believe these are the same tracers that are on some other blueprints in game, which I don't have. I don't think I have any paintball tracers. Maybe I have one pack that features them, but this is definitely a really nice Mastercraft. And once again, I really don't use the grab that much in this game. I've used it very little in all modes, but I'm really excited to give this a go here. They're showing over there. Let's get that finishing move going. Oh. Get a nice long-range kill in there. Wow, this thing is fantastic. Woo! Nice. All right. While crouching, not too different. It just made the alien stand up there. Not too bad. Then we have the Swiss, which, again, I'm not much of a sniper, but definitely a nice blueprint for this thing. Probably one of the best weapons, if not the best sniper here to use. Got a kill with that real quick. Nice. Got tracers on this too, right? Yep. Paintball tracers on the sniper. It's got a good prone finisher on Mr. Schoen. See how different that is. Oh, he throws a knife at your back. Okay. That's crazy. That's a crazy finisher. I really like the animation for that one. Loving the differences from standing to prone. There's the animated calling card and emblem in action here on Miami. And again, this map looks amazing, chat. I just don't think it's played that well. That's why I'm happy that Miami Strike exists, because that map definitely plays pretty well on nearly all modes. And rest in peace to Samantha herself. Ironically, it's Klaus killing her there, which is awesome. But let's go to check out the Mastery Camos and hop into some zombies. All right, chat, I'm really curious about the Mastery Camo coverage on this Unicorn Mastercraft. Starting off with gold, not much coverage, and that's fine because the Mastercraft is that amazing that you don't want the camo to cover too much. Diamond looks okay. I mean, this is probably one of the few Mastercrafts where camo coverage probably won't look great on, so where you don't even want to run a Mastery Camo. DM Ultra also doesn't look that great. I mean, maybe it's cool to run it, but in terms of zombies, Golden Viper, again, you can't really see it. Same goes for Plague Diamond, and then Dark Aether as well. So it looks like camo coverage for multiplayer and zombies isn't the greatest on this Unicorn Mastercraft, but I think that's a good thing. But in terms of the Swiss, starting off with multiplayer, we have gold that you can actually see. There's some good coverage on the Swiss, believe it or not. And then we have Diamond, which looks amazing. Probably the nicest looking camo you'll get on the Swiss here. And then we have DM Ultra, which also looks pretty sleek. So surprisingly, the extra blueprint in this bundle looks better than the actual Mastercraft, which is the focus of the pack. And then Golden Viper, can't really see it, a little dark there. But Plague Diamond also looks fantastic, similar to MP Diamond. And lastly, with Dark Aether, that looks fantastic. So definitely impressed with the coverage on this one, but I guess we'll give the Unicorn Mastercraft a pass. It looks good by itself, no Mastery Camo needed. All right, we are back on Mauer der Toten, one of the first maps where you can see Sam really use her powers. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get another night map here for this bundle showcase. And I forgot to check the watch Looking at that nice inspect here on Modern Totem, looks fantastic. And the grab as weapon, I don't think I've really used much. We took up the sight as well, so I think the iron sight is good enough on this thing. You don't really need that that scope that it came with. And I also would rather run it with iron sights on Warzone. But in terms of asking it a question, will there be more? Oh, what did it say? Go loud. Okay. Will year 2 get more updates? Stand firm? Can you hear me? Maybe. It said maybe. Okay, maybe it's not perfect, but I did turn on the game chat and my mic is coming through, so maybe it's not perfect, but let me know in the comments, chat, if you guys get any cool responses from this watch. Woo! I almost got hit by that train. I almost got hit. Chat, imagine how much crazier and how much more detail we put into the next Black Ops game, which I believe will get an extra year of development, but we'll see if that's actually the case and they're not busy clutching up for other studios, which will take time away from their games. But how is the grab against the Tempest? I know we're epic rarity, but still pretty good. Hipfire action there. I like that. Not too bad. Pack-a-Punch ritual started. I think it's my favorite one in this game, at least. I really like this one. All right. Try out Ring of Fire with the Unicorn. Quick little kill on our Disciple. Not too bad at all. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the hipfire really feels crazy on this thing. Maybe because of the unicorn head on it. It feels really soothing to hipfire with this Mastercraft. Not sure why, but definitely loving this thing. All right, tier 1 Pack-a-Punch on our Unicorn Mastercraft. And it feels like it has a little bit more coverage than some of the other Mastery camos we looked at, like multiplayer and zombies, but maybe it's actually the same type of coverage. I mean, you could actually see it at least. I feel like with some of the Mastery camos, you weren't really able to see it that well, but yeah, tracers still work.
Always here.
All right, Papa Panzer with tier 1 on the grab. Let's see, it's not that bad. And this is with the tier upgrade too. That wasn't that bad. Grab's definitely not your go-to for zombies, but yeah, that's what this thing does. All right, charitable donation from Mr. Schoen. We got our Swiss here. Go ahead and equip our Sweet Decay, I believe it's called. And we're not going to pap the Swiss. You guys know how snipers are in zombies, but yeah, still looks good. Tracers still work. Oh, the Disciple just spawned in me. Can I use the... Oh, Brain Rock, come on. I'm literally stuck on the Disciple. What was that? What was that? See the cutscene with our animated hands? There we go. That ultra animated skin here on Marutoin's cool cutscene there for the part. All right, folks. Tier 2 on our Unicorn Grab. Not much of a difference, but the back camo looks nice. But obviously, you go from like a teal blue to like a lighter green. It still looks nice. So the coverage is nice on the Grab. I will say it. I'll say that much at least. But I don't know. I just think the Mastery camos aren't even worth using on this thing. But the grab still feels good in zombies, at least. I mean, most weapons do, even if they're not good in multiplayer or Warzone, but...
Should have been a side Easter for this. Get in here.
Chat, I would agree with that. I am surprised that the phone booth was not used at all here in the Modern Totem Quest. All right, folks, we have the money, so might as well get tier 1 on the Swiss and see that camo coverage. Still looks awesome. Definitely loving the red and blue blend on that. And I think even if you get a headshot with a non-pap Swiss, it's going to be a one-tap. Obviously, it's epic rarity as well, but this is definitely a zombies themed bundle above all else, so definitely is going to make zombies fans happy here in Cold War Year 2. All right, could confirm, chat, camo coverage is the same in Warzone for the Mastercraft. Not much of a difference in comparison to Black Ops Cold War. All right, folks, we are back on the Treyarch Warzone map. Let's get a couple of kills here with our nice looking Unicorn. See what we could do. Oh, there's already a lot of action here. Oh, they both died. Hello, can I get a kill? There we go. Nope, couldn't get that either. This thing's all right. It's definitely not my go-to for Warzone. I remember using a grab blueprint when that Snake Swiss bundle came out, and it came with a grab, and it wasn't the best in Warzone. I'll point that out right away. You know what I was thinking, though? We should get a Mastercraft for the UGR that takes more inspiration from that Stingray Mastercraft that's in Black Ops 4. I mean, the UGR is already shaped like a Stingray and shoots flachettes, just like that weapon that was in BO4. It was called a Stingray as well, I believe. But this definitely isn't too bad. Try the Swiss out. Yeah, Swiss is a great sniper in Warzone, for sure. Do the tracers work? I think they do. Yeah, they do. Yep. They don't look as good as the Cold War paintball tracers, though. They look a little more fake in here in Rebirth, but not too bad. But I think swag is actually in this game. All right, chat, here's the inspect on Rebirth. Let's see if it's just as good as the Cold War one. It should be. Let's see. Yeah, you still get the effects. That's awesome. Nice lighting effects. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sam's coming in hot. Dude, Stim's bugged now. This is invisible on my class. Somebody at. Oh. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Holy. Wow. Yeah, chat, the grab isn't that bad. Obviously, you'll see, though, I get into some pretty close calls while using it. You're not getting away. Got Nebula 5. Oh! Oh, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed. I think his teammate's coming here. Nope. Quick little wipe. Oh! He dropped right on me. Now, you know what I'm really curious about? What will Samantha look like when we end up seeing her again in the next Black Ops Zombies experience? I mean, she went into the Dark Aether in the Dark Aether story already, and she was there for quite some time to the point where she came out with powers. Now she went back in and presumably won't be out of there for quite some time, and she'll be in another couple hundred years in Dark Aether time, obviously. So I wonder what effects that'll have on her appearance, her powers. Will she look like any of these cosmetic skins that came out in Cold War throughout year 1 or even year 2? Will she look like an evil queen? Will she look pretty demented? I'm curious about that. I'm wondering if that'll also maybe tie into what happened to Victus, because they've been there for quite some time as well. We end up getting to know what happened to them in the next game. Lots of big questions, but I do understand when it comes to bundles or any bonus cosmetic in Call of Duty, they're usually not canon at all, but sometimes, and I mean sometimes, the skins do mean more than meets the eye, and they actually have some meaning behind the actual design, and could even be hinting at future content. Sometimes that's the case, sometimes it's not. I'm fully aware of that. Now, considering all the zombies themed bundles that we've gotten over the last couple of months, you know, that just tells you that Activision is really interested and has probably seen good results with more zombies themed bundles. So wouldn't be surprised if we see more later this summer or even later this fall. And I'm also not ruling out the possibility of getting bundles in like 2023 or something in Cold War. I mean, I know Treyarch will be really busy at the time, but I think with the success that Cold War has brought to the table, Activision is probably gonna keep updating Cold War until the very last minute, until they're like, all right, we can move on from this game and start focusing on these other things, such as Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, DMZ, whatever the case is. Now, I want to end this video with this. We have Reality UK, one of the data miners online, who's been posting some very early and spicy information about Warzone Mobile, in which he finally got a claim and a takedown that says, requesting takedown for the links containing content for Treyarch's unannounced Call of Duty project. Doesn't say COD 2023, COD 2024, it just says Treyarch's Call of Duty project. So yeah, that confirms that everything that was tagged with T10 is in fact for Treyarch's next game. Those leaked images that are out there of their next game's multiplayer was kind of spoiled already from Charlie Intel, because they were the ones that said it was for multiplayer, even though we kind of knew that already. But there you have it. If anybody out there was doubting that there would be images this early of the next Black Ops, there you go. But that gets me really hopeful that they're really ahead of schedule, or are at least on track to have a smooth development schedule, so that Black Ops 2024 doesn't feature any of the development crises or issues that we saw with Cold War, Black Ops 4, even games like BO3. So really looking forward to what the future holds here for Treyarch, and we just know that they aren't going anywhere. As I mentioned in my previous video yesterday, they're working on a lot of different projects at once, and I think their helping hand is going to be felt across a lot of COD games, even the ones that aren't even theirs. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the brand new Rainbow Rot Mastercraft Tracer bundle? What are your thoughts on the release dates for the upcoming bundles in Cold War? And also, what are your thoughts on the future of Samantha in the Dark Aether storyline? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.